Welcome everyone for the third day of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana, Mexico, my friend, 2022. Looks like today we're gonna get another epic day with a lot of racing. Right now, we have somewhere between 9 to 11 knots on the course. Riders already launching. We are just, I would say, a minute probably away from the sequence. So, get ready, my friend, because we're going to get a lot more action. Yesterday, we were able to do 6 races. We got a lot of great moments around the course, some tight fights, and unfortunately, some incidents with tangles. It's hard, but, it's part of the game, But today, it's looking very good. The forecast is looking strong. So, right now, the riders, they are taking off with a 15-meter kite. Here we go. That's a 3-minute sequence. I believe that's a 3-minute sequence. Yes. Here we go. We have 3 minutes until the first race of the day. So far, looks like we did 6 races yesterday, and 4 races on the first day. So we are 10 races already. We have already 10 races under the belt. So it's going to be another amazing day. Yeah, I will say that pretty much everyone is taking the 15-meter kite. Probably in the first race, they're going to be a little bit under power. But definitely on the second and third race, they're going to be ended up fully powered with that 15-meter kite. The forecast is looking pretty good. We are expecting somewhere between 18 to 22 knots later today in the afternoon. So the plan is to do 6 races. So we're going to do 3 back-to-back, then the break, then another 3 races back-to-back. And here we go. That's a 2-minute sequence. Everyone is getting ready, my friend, on the water. This is going to be exciting. Yeah, actually, I can see it on some of the girls. They're taking already the 11-meter kite. I couldn't see what Ellie... I want to check. Yeah, Ellie Aldridge... She went on the 11. Yeah, she went on the 11. So probably Maddie and Lily also, they're going to go for the 11. We can see Marcus Erigrand is right there on the screen helping Maddie Anderson so she can get as soon as possible on the water. We have 25 Celsius degrees. Pretty nice day here in La Ventana. We had the last update on the wind speed. We have 12 to 14 knots. Oof. All right, that's the 1-minute sequence, and some of the riders are still here on the beach. Oh, it's gonna be tight. Hopefully, Maddie Anderson is gonna be able to make it out there. It's gonna be pretty tight. But let's see what are we gonna get in the beginning of this the beginning of the day for this first race here in the Hydrofoil Grand Prix in La Ventana. The conditions, 30 seconds left. Only 30 seconds left for the first start. 20 seconds. And here we go. Everyone is lining up. 8. Here we go. And here we go. The first race of the day in the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. Looks like everyone was clear on the starting line. Some of the riders, yes, I got a confirmation from Francisco. Everyone clear on the starting line. Some of the riders who took off late from the beach, they are going on port. That was the best decision since they couldn't get on the right position for this first race. And here we go. We can see Calder on the green. Awesome kite. Right there, Noah, the big Noah, is close to him on the black, and EJ, it's on the blue, right there in the middle. Ellie Aldridge, it's in a good position, windward from the entire fleet. And that was a very nice start. We can see that Noah is able to get a little bit better speed, better than Calder, but let's see what's going to happen. Everyone going right now towards the left-hand side of the course. Let's see who's going to be the first one to talk. But so far, EJ has a control over Noah and Kai Calder. Ellie Aldridge, she's cleared to tag. And here we go. Kai Calder throwing the tag, followed by Ellie, EJ, and then now Noah also tagging. Here we go. Everyone clear. No troubles this time. And this is looking very smooth for all of them. I don't know where Daniela Moros, I cannot see her on the screen right now. But probably she's one of those fly surfers a little bit farther on the right-hand side of the course. Here we go. Looks like EJ has a good position. Windward from Kai Calder. Noah, he's trying to pinch a little bit more. He wants to put himself on the right position to have control over EJ approaching to the lane line on the top mark. That's pretty nice. The kite and the Kai Calder is flying. Looks pretty cool. That green, kind of neon green ozone kite. And Tiger Tyson, I believe, is that other rider with the other orange kite in front of Ellie Aldridge. Here we go. All of them, they are looking very good. The water is pretty flat. Conditions are stunning right now. And this is going to be pretty cool because in the end of the third race, they're going to be overpowered with that 50-meter. That's what we are expecting. That's what we are expecting with the forecast. And definitely after the break, we're going to have more wind. But here we go. EJ, yeah, Noah decided to go behind Kai Calder. Here we go. EJ tacking, followed by Kai Calder. Noah on third position, and Tiger Tyson on fourth place. Here we go. EJ, he's going to be the one going around the top mark on first position, followed by Kai Calder and Noah on third position. What a nice rounding by EJ. He's putting himself in a good position since the beginning. Kai Calder with a little bit tighter rounding. He couldn't get in a better position, but he's right there. Here we go. We can see that Ellie Aldridge is on fifth place right now. She's pretty much leading the fleet for the women's fleet. I'm sorry. And here we go. Looks like Noah decided to go a little bit early for the jibe, followed by EJ and Kai Calder a couple seconds later. Here we go, throwing that nice jibe. And now the three of them, they are going on port towards the bottom mark. Tiger Tyson decided to go for a little earlier jibe. And I can see a fly surfer a little bit farther away. Oh, no, that's Ellie Aldridge in the F1 kite a little bit on the left-hand side of the screen. And here we go. Let's see who is going to be the first one to find that lane line to approach to go around the bottom mark. Here we go. Looks like Kai Calder has been able to make a lot more progress on the downwind, putting a better angle. And here we go, EJ jiving. And yes, looks like Kai Calder is going to put himself in front of EJ. It's looking very good for him. He's completed the rotation of the kite. The wingtip is a little bit folded. Here we go. EJ approaching with a faster speed. And this rounding is going to be pretty tight between the two of them. And here we go. Nice rounding by Kai and EJ, followed by Noah. Tiger Tyson on fourth position right there. That's so cool. Four of them with a good battle. Ellie Aldridge approaching to the bottom mark on fifth place overall. That's pretty impressive. And here we go. Looks like Kai Calder is putting a little bit better angle. Noah, he's betting one more time for that low mode. A little bit lower angle and faster speed. Let's see if that's going to pay off. And Tiger Tyson, he's keeping that same angle, trying to pinch a little bit to see if he can get in front of Kai Calder and EJ. But this is the battle right now in the front of the fleet between Kai Calder and EJ. Right now, looks like Kai Calder has a control over EJ, and EJ, he needs to wait until Kai Calder throw the tag. Here we go. He was able to put himself a little bit. Oof. I don't know if that was clear move from EJ. Looks like Kai Calder needed to drop the angle to duck him a little bit to avoid contact. I don't know what's going to happen over there, but that was pretty tight. EJ throwing that tag in front of Kai Calder. Remember, guys, the rider with the right hand in front, the rider coming on the starboard has the right of way. The other rider who is tagging cannot tag, needs to wait until that other rider is away. Here we go, the two of them, Kai Calder and EJ, now they are going on pour towards the top mark. The conditions are staying pretty mellow right now. And we can see that EJ is able to put a little bit better angle. We can see a little bit more on the right-hand side of the screen. We can see Noah a little bit farther away, windward from them, and Tiger Tyson still in 4th position. He's doing very good. And here we go, Noah. He's going for the tag. EJ, and looks like, yes, EJ is still in front of Kai Calder. Good maneuver. And the two of them, they're approaching to the top mark. Here we go, one more time. EJ on 1st position. Kai Calder with a better rounding. He's putting himself in a better position after that top mark. And this is going to be another battle between the two of them towards the bottom mark. We can see that Kai Calder is closing the door. Yeah, he went a little bit higher angle. He passed EJ with a faster speed. And he's getting a little bit faster right now. Let's see if Kai Calder is going to be able to stay in that good position. This is not over, my friend. This is not over. Everything could happen. We've seen that before. Yesterday and the first day, we've seen that crash right on the final jibe. We've seen crashing. We've seen riders crashing also on this final downwind leg. And here we go. Kai Calder throwing the jibe, followed by EJ. Good execution by Kai Calder. Oh, someone right there in front of him, but he managed. Another rider. Oh, that was close. That was close. But they are doing incredible out there. EJ is holding that pace that Kai Calder is putting. Look at that nice speed that they are holding right now. I think they're probably doing somewhere between 33 and 35 knots for sure. And when the water is flatter, it's easier. But look at that. It looks like Noah with the black kite is approaching on a starboard. Looks like the early jibe pay off, and it's a little bit closer to EJ. And here we go. It's going to be another tight fight right here on the end towards the final mark. Kai Calder approaching to the finish line. He's going to throw that jibe. Here we go. Nice execution. A little bit wide. That jibe. Oh. Looks like, I got a notification. They went to the wrong mark. They went to the wrong mark because they marked and they has to go. It's closer to the beach. And yes, I didn't hear the horn. Ellie Aldridge. I'm getting, no way. All of them, Kai Calder, EJ, and Noah, they didn't do the course in the proper way. So Ellie Aldridge, she's going to be the one taking the bullet for this race because all of them, they go on the wrong mark. And here we go. Yeah, Ellie Aldridge, she's doing the course in the proper way. Ellie Aldridge, I can hear people even cheering at her. Oh, man. Ellie Aldridge, she's going to do it. She's going to get the bullet. Because they went on the wrong course. Unbelievable. And this is what I'm talking about, my friend. Everything could happen. I mean, they were doing a fantastic race, and they ended up doing the wrong course, and they're going to get disqualified. No way. I can't believe it. And here we go. Ellie Aldridge approaching, and she crossed the finish line. She got the first bullet of the day. Ellie Aldridge from UK. Hello, Kai. Let's see if I can talk with Kai Calder. I have Kai Calder right here on the radio. Hello, Kai. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Kai?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are we doing, Hontos?
Pretty good, my friend. Hey, Kai, I guess I have bad news for you. I don't know if you already noticed, but looks like you and the three of you, they went on the wrong course, my friend.
No way, really?
Yes. You see, like, oh, I'm so sorry, but yes, the final mark is right here, close to the beach, and you guys went on the pin for the starting line.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh well. Oopsies.
Oh, I'm sorry to tell you this. I'm so sorry, but looks like Ellie Aldridge got the bullet this time. Everyone, like, here on the beach, they were like, no, and yeah, like, I'm sorry to tell you this.
That's okay. I like hearing it from you, bro. No worries. That's so funny. Thanks for the heads up. Now I can sail the right course.
All right. Man, other than that, I mean, you had a great start. You did amazing job on the first downwind leg, passing EJ, and you were pretty much holding. But tell me, I want to ask you something. I want to ask you what happened right there after on the second upwind. That you were still going on the starboard, and EJ did that tack a little bit close to you. Is that you were clear? What happened over there? That was a little bit tight.
Yeah, no, it was a little tight. I think he went to go set up his tack. He got pulled. He had a puff hit us. And yeah, it was all good, all in control. It was definitely close, but yeah, I just tried to set myself up a little higher to windward so I could have some more speed.
Right on. I can see it. Yeah, that was pretty tight. But you are doing fantastic out there, my friend. All right, I will let you go. I will let you get back into your mindset, and good luck for the next race, my friend.
Thanks, bro. Thanks for letting me know that I didn't sail the right course. So hopefully I'll do the right one next time.
You're welcome. Have fun out there. All right, that was Kai Calder. Oh man, I can't believe how hard that feels, and they didn't do the proper course. That was Kai Calder, EJ, and Noah. Probably Tiger. I can't remember if Tiger also was right there following them. But the one who did the proper course, that was Ellie Aldridge. So she was able to get the bullet for the first race. She's back on the beach right now. Looks like she's running around. She's getting ready. Looks like she's going to change for smaller kite. Probably, now that I'm thinking, probably she was flying a 50-meter kite. We can see that also Kirsten O'Brien is also coming back. Yes, she was on the 50-meter ozone kite. And a couple riders there are coming back to switch for a smaller kite. I can see a lot more whitecaps on the horizon. Definitely the wind is going to pick up and it's going to be stronger for the next two races. Some of the riders are deciding to go for a smaller kite. Looks like Kai Calder, EJ, Noah, Tiger Tyson, and a couple other riders, probably Mike Maureen as well. Alexis Van Dam as well. Probably they're going to stay on the 15-meter kite, but we're going to see. We are just probably 12 minutes away for the next race. Yeah, you can see on the screen is Kristen O'Brien over there putting the board away. Marcus, such a nice touch from him, helping riders to land kites and set up. Like, that's pretty awesome. He's unfortunately he had an incident on the water in one of those trainings, and his ribs are a little bit sore. So anyway, so we're gonna go into a little break. And we are coming back for the second race here on the third day of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix in La Ventana. Stay tuned. Yes, there. Woo! That was good. Well, I'm coming back or what?
I think everyone really struggles to describe whether you're falling on a kite, falling on a windsurf, or falling on a boat. But kiting's pretty, I think, the most special because we're not attached to anything. It's just us, the board, and the kite. It's a real sense of absolute freedom on top of a board, and the speed is kind of just a byproduct of that, which is pretty amazing. I love competition, and the feeling of winning, going through a finish line at 40 knots, knowing that you won the race, there's just no feeling like it.
The most addictive feeling I can get when I'm on my foil. You feel in total control, you feel like nothing can stop you, and you feel like you just go over the boundaries of physics because you're so fast and with such a different angle to the wind, and you need to put a lot of time and energy, and you need to be really committed. But the same with everything you want to success in your life, you need to just go for it and spend time. In the end, that's really an amazing feeling. And
with the racing is just everything combined, like the start, the tactics, the kite you choose, even your stance, it's just a whole new thing, You just have to trust, and then the adrenaline you get as well, going so fast, above the water on the foil, and I don't know, it feels nice. Yeah, I like it, the adrenaline. With the racing, it's just you're faster. You get first to the finish line, you win. The one who gets first is the winner, and this is something really rewarding because when you perform good, and you're the fastest on the race, it's like an amazing feeling, and nobody can take it from you because you won. It's clear.
For me, just freedom, that you're not fixed in one place, that freedom to do whatever you want out there. There are no boundaries, or almost no boundaries, and that's what I love, and everyone should try to get.
And there was the thing about the kitesurfing, that you get the freedom. You can go in the water, there are no rules. You can go right, left, up, down, anywhere. You can do whatever you want, and no one can tell you anything. And the time just flies like this. And you can overtake one girl or one guy, and then he overtakes you, do a little mistake, and someone overtakes you, and then you push yourself, and boom, you overtake him on the finish. So you have so many opportunities to do well, better, and just have fun. I think it's amazing. It's hard to explain, you have to try it, but you just get the emotions from that. That's, I think, the best part.
It's just so fast. I think the adrenaline you get sometimes in sailing is all the time in kitesurfing because everything's so fast. Everything moves so fast and so quickly. You almost have to not think about things, because if you think about it, it happens too quickly and you miss opportunities and stuff. It's totally worth it. It takes a lot of determination to begin with. I think the first big step into hydrofoiling is very challenging, just learning how to tack and jibe, but just stick at it and just have a positive attitude towards it, and it will be great. It's so fun. It's total freedom of the ocean. It's amazing.
go, Formula Kite Spain Series first race. Man, oh, we got a crash. We got a huge tangle on the starting line. Look at that. Teo, Cody, Alejandro, Simon, and pretty much the half of the fleet is getting tangled on the starting line. I can't believe it. I can't remember when was the last time I saw a huge tangle like that. He's approaching to the second mark for the first lap, man. Carlos got tangled with the black cat. Gisela Pulido barely went in front of them, and she just saved it. Approaching the second place, Dennis Taradin is taking over. Marcus Erigrand windward from him. Dennis Taradin, what's happening? Dennis lost it with a massive crash. Almost got tackled with Marcus. This is insane. Formula Kite Spain Series second race. Everyone clear. Dennis Taradin, he's coming. Marcus Erigrand, he's stuck in right in front of Dennis Taradin. Oh, my friend. Oh, Dennis Taradin, he almost killed Marcus Erigrand. This is insane. Look at that boy flying in front of Marcus. Dennis just saved his life. This is insane. What's happening, my friend? He's crashing, he's landing on top of the fleet. They were coming on a starboard. This is insane. I hope they're okay down there. And this is what happening when you put the best, the fastest fleet on the water all together in one single place. This is what you get. This is an amazing shot. What's happening? I hope they're okay. They're getting tangled. Crashes all over the place. This is like a war zone right on the water. Break, a lot of action, adrenaline, and high speed around the course. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, welcome everyone. We are pretty much almost ready for the next race of the day. The second race, the wind is getting stronger right now. That's why we have a little bit of delay because the marks were dragging a little bit. But also we needed to make it a little longer, the course, since the wind is stronger, so it's gonna be a little longer for sure. And we have Marcus Erigrand. How you doing, man?
Yeah, it looks like another picture-perfect day. Guess we got started a little bit before most of the breeze filled in, so everyone got a little bit of cardio in on the beach switching kites, but I think everyone's made their decision and they're back out there on slightly smaller kites.
It's 11, right? Pretty much all of them?
There's I know there's a couple of fly surfers on 15 still. And
wow.
I know Tiger's got his special 13 rigged and ready.
He's right there in the middle. That's awesome. 1 minute until the sequence, and looks like the course, everything is ready. The wind is like they just turn on the switch. Right now we have, I think, somewhere between 17, probably 19 knots out there. It's looking good, and it's gonna get stronger, so looking forward for that. What do you think, Marcus? I mean, we couldn't believe what we were watching. Calder, the top four, they did the wrong course.
Yeah, they were all so close to each other. It was hard for them not to follow the first boat that went around the wrong mark there, unfortunately. Yeah, I could see it happening before they got there with the two marks being yellow. It can be confusing, and the reach mark right now is a bit high, so they probably didn't look so far upwind at that tight reach. That first reach is pretty tight, so yeah, for sure they're not going to make the same mistake again, but it was nice to see Ellie realize and be the first one to capitalize on that.
Yeah, actually, she was able to keep the eyes on the course a little bit, and that's why she was able to get that course in the proper way. Have you had any that kind of situations before, Marcus, like sailing the wrong course?
Oh, for sure. I don't think I've had it in kiting yet, but for sure I've had it in other sailing classes where the marks just aren't right where you think they are, and you go the wrong way. But I think the guys were just all so tight that they couldn't get their head out of the boat, and Ellie had some space and time to think about it and saw the mistakes that were being made there.
Right on. Yeah, I guess. I haven't been in that situation before, but that's the thing. Like you said, they were pretty tight. They were pretty tight on that final approach, and here we go. Looks like we have 2 minutes. 2 minutes left for the start. Here we go. Yeah, that's 2 minutes warning. Gonna be so cool. A lot more wind, smaller kite, faster fleet, higher adrenaline, faster decisions.
Yeah, I think after 6 races yesterday with the same wind direction, same wind strength, everyone's going to be a bit sharper today. So look for the racing to be a bit closer, hopefully. And yeah, everyone will be pushing harder, and everyone knows what to expect and kind of has the lay of the land at this point.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool. And then here we go. 20 seconds until the last warning to have 1 minute left. And everyone, today we have the starting line a little bigger than yesterday or the first 2 days. Here we go. That's 1 minute left. 1 minute left, and everyone it's approaching on the starboard right now. There's no one on the course. The water is still flat, so they're gonna be able to push as hard as they can with a faster speed going upwind and killing that downwind, reaching more than 35 knots for sure. A shout out for Hydrofoil board all the way to Spain. We sent some hugs from La Ventana, Mexico. And here we go. We are getting ready. 30 seconds left. Look at that beautiful fleet approaching all of them.
Yeah, we've got Daniela leading the pack towards the boat end, followed closely by Ellie and some other girls. So similar as yesterday, we've got some top girls at the boat end, and we've got the guys below the pack looking to open up and go fast off the bottom end of the line. So here we go.
And here we go. That's the start for the second race of the day. And look at that. Amazing fleet. Good takeoff. EJ decided to go right there in the middle. I can see that Noah and Kai Calder, they're the ones leeward from the entire fleet on those two orange kites. Where's Daniela, Marcus?
Yeah, for sure. It looked like Noah was definitely the most punch out of that start line, followed by Kai. Hopefully Noah was on time and not early.
And here you go. We can see that Ellie Aldridge on the purple kite right there in the middle. EJ, actually now EJ is on the white kite. We can see on that V3 white kite windward from the entire fleet. He's looking at a good position, and I can see Tiger Tyson is the one farther away windward from EJ on the orange kite. So Noah is right there between the three of them.
Yeah, I see EJ there on the top half of the, or actually on top of the fleet there on that white kite. Looks like he's in a good position above Matty Anderson there.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if Kai Calder and Noah, they're gonna be able to clear that fleet. Is Noah on the black? Which color is Noah? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I believe Noah's on a black ozone here.
And here we go.
Check.
Yeah, that's EJ,
Sorry,
Ellie
that's
Aldridge.
Noah on the orange ozone. That was
okay. Yeah.
So Noah and Kai at the top from the left side of the course coming across on their orange ozones, and looked like Tiger and EJ playing higher up on the line, commanding the right side of the fleet.
That's pretty cool. We can see that Ellie Aldridge is doing good on that purple kite. And let's see what's gonna happen. EJ was able to get around the top mark on first place on the first race. All of them, they were doing good until they didn't really sail the proper course. Let's see what's gonna happen. The three orange kites are approaching. That's Tiger, Noah, and Kai Calder. They are approaching to the lane line, closer to the top mark.
Yeah, it looks like the fleet's gone pretty far left here, so not much in it here. They're just all going as fast as they can to that offset mark.
And here we go. Let's see. Looks like Noah. They are getting closer. Here we go. They're approaching to the top mark right now. Let's see. That's going to be pretty tight right there on that tag. Here we go. That's Kai Calder.
Yep, followed by Noah, and shortly behind EJ on that white kite, and Tiger on his 13, rounding in fourth place. Maybe he can make some gains on those smaller kites in front of him downwind. And it looks like it'll be Ellie on her purple ozone, rounding just behind the guys again.
And let's see if Tiger Tyson is going to be able to put better angle, because the three riders in front of him, they're in a smaller kite. Let's see if he can get advantage of that, get more speed on better angle in this downwind leg.
Yeah, it's Noah and Kai right now duking it out. They're pushing to the left corner of the course. Looks like either one could get free and jibe if they wanted, and sure enough, there goes Noah initiating the jibe. Maybe he thinks he's run out of space and is on lay for the bottom mark now.
And here we go, EJ as well. Tiger Tyson throwing the jibe.
Yeah, actually, it looks like they've all jibed pretty early. They've got a lot of space to go still, so it'll be interesting to see if anyone chooses to go a little bit farther. Ellie now jibing. And that's Daniela there on the fly surfer, closely behind Ellie, trying to fight for that top women's spot.
And that's pretty cool. We have two riders close. The first and the second place, Kai Calder and Noah, the two of them very close. And we have another close battle between Tiger and EJ. It's getting more exciting towards the end. And here we go. Looks like they are throwing the jibe.
Yeah, super close jibe with Kai going in front of Noah there into the bottom mark.
And here we go. They are approaching to the bottom mark. Let's see who's going to be able to do the better rounding and get in a better position for the second lap.
Yeah, and top four going one after another here.
Nice rounding. EJ as well. Ellie Aldridge looked like she's also leading the women's fleet. She's just going around the top mark. Looking very good.
Yeah, and then there in second for the women's is Maddie, rounding the mark just now behind Ellie. So the UK teammates having a little bit of a battle. And Daniela Moreau's a couple places behind that.
Looks like EJ is able to gain a little bit more ground. Here we go.
It looks like Noah wasn't able to stay on the same line as Kai around that bottom mark and is tacked out now. And Kai is quick to tack and stay on top of Noah going towards the top mark.
EJ and Tiger, both of them tacking. EJ, actually that white kite is a V3. I don't know what happened with his blue 11-meter kite. But he's doing good right there. He's fighting for the top. That's a cool battle between the four of them. Let's see what's going to happen. Hopefully this time they're going to sail the course in the proper way. And they're going to be able to seal the deal.
Yeah, it looks like EJ is just getting over the top of Tiger there. Having a little bit of easier time on the 11-meter. And the battle between Noah and Kai is staying super close further right on the course.
And here we go. Looks like Kai Calder is approaching.
Yeah, Kai's
Also
looking
Noah.
like in a good commanding position over Noah and just keep doing his thing. And it looks like EJ's slowly climbing closer to those top two as well. Maybe EJ's gone in front of Noah and will be close to Kai at this top mark.
Definitely this time. Right now, I would tell that the water is still pretty flat. And here we go. Looks like Noah is tacking.
Yeah, it'll be Kai here coming across on starboard in first position. And looks like EJ is putting himself there between Noah and Tiger. So looks like everyone stayed in the same position on this upwind. And again, another chance for Tiger to try to pass EJ on this downwind. And looks like it'll be the same battle again, downwind with Kai shortly followed by Noah around the top mark.
And here we go. I would say that was a better round there by Kai Calder.
Yeah, good rounding by Kai, and looks like he's ripping towards the beach, right towards us right now.
It's looking good. Those San Francisco hours are paying off.
Yeah, and Ellie Aldridge just rounding the top mark. She's got kind of a bit of space in front and behind her, so she'll probably just focus on herself and try to finish another race just behind the boys.
And here we go. Kai Calder decided to go for the jive, followed by Noah just a couple of seconds behind. EJ, yeah, he's deciding to go a little bit farther on the left-hand side of the course. He's splitting the course. Let's see if that is going to pay off in the end towards the bottom mark. But so far, Kai Calder is being consistent, taking the right decisions, holding that lead.
Yep.
Let's see what's going to happen approaching to the bottom mark. And we have the final part, which is the slalom, the tightest fight we've seen on this race so far. People crashing into the marks or touching kites. But here we go. This Kai Calder getting ready for the jive, followed by Noah.
Yeah, Noah jiving a little bit sooner than Kai. Hopefully we'll make this bottom mark and close that gap. But at the moment, it looks like Kai's got just enough of a lead to be able to take it a little bit easier around this last jive.
And here we go. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
EJ.
Tiger and EJ driving at the same time. It'll be another close race between them two.
They got closer to Noah. Kai Calder with, I would say, like 3-second lead. But this is not over. Hopefully this time he's going to get on the proper course. Yeah, looks like he's approaching towards the beach, which is the final mark is closer to the beach. And here we go. Look at this.
Look at this.
All of them line up.
All four of them, pretty similar spacing. They're probably loving this, being so close and having such good tight racing. So here comes Kai again around the last mark in the lead again. And if he can just stay on the board, he'll be getting another bullet. But yeah, amazing to see these four so close to each other and, you know, pushing each other every race.
Wow, that's so cool. It's like a dancing, all of them.
Yeah, no mistakes there by the top four, so they'll stay in their positions. And
looks like EJ is trying to push a little bit harder to try to pass Noah. I don't know if he's gonna be able to make it. Tiger dropping the angle a little bit faster, but I think that's it. That's it. Looks like Calder this time is getting his next bullet. Well done, my friend. Followed by Noah, EJ from Turkey on 3rd place, and Tiger Tyson from Antigua in 4th position. What a great race. Very clean, all of them. Actually, it wasn't like a something tight situations. All of them that were sailing very good.
Yeah, great racing by those 4. And crossing line now is Ellie Aldridge, first woman, and Daniela Moroz was able to catch up a bit, pass a couple girls, and is fairly close on Ellie's heels at the finish line.
Yeah, we can see that another tie fight between Maddie Anderson and Kirsten O'Brien. What a great race.
Yeah, I believe that's actually another guy. Kirsten's a bit further back, just jibing now, but I think Maddie secured the 3rd spot for the women's there.
Well done. Well done. Actually, Ellie Aldridge is looking very consistent as well. I think she's able to, I can see her, she's going a little bit faster, and it looks like she has a lot more boat handling, and that's why I think she's able to keep the eyes on the course a little bit more. So that's how she's able to take maybe, those closer decisions in a better timing.
Yeah, it looked like Danielle had some pace the second half of that race, but I think Ellie's start was just quite a bit better, and was able to get a bit of a gap early in the race and hold it with obviously good pace around the course.
Yeah, I think that was good racing. Calder, he's after the second day he was still in the lead, and he got another bullet. He got another bullet for this second race of the day.
Yeah, it was a good start by Noah there, but I think Kai's got just a little bit of a better mode upwind and was able to pass him fairly quickly and just hold that lead through the rest of the course.
Yeah, and I think Noah, it's well rested. That was a big day for him yesterday as well. He has been pushing very hard. I think Noah, he's very passionate about it. Like, he's really putting that energy into the training, and he just started college, I believe, this year, but he's still putting the hours, putting the work, and that's the payoff over there. He's doing very well out there.
Yeah, great stuff to see from the young gun out there.
Yeah, the young gun. Yeah, I like that. All right, so we're gonna go into a little break, get some water, some more snacks, and we are coming back for the 3rd day of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana, Mexico, my friend. Boom. Not a good one.
I think everyone really struggles to describe whether you're falling on a kite, falling on a windsurf, or falling on a boat. But kiting's pretty, I think, the most special because we're not attached to anything. It's just us, the board, and the kite. It's a real sense of absolute freedom on top of a board, and the speed is kind of just a byproduct of that, which is pretty amazing. I love competition, and the feeling of winning, going through a finish line at 40 knots. Knowing that you won the race, there's just no feeling like it.
The most addictive feeling I can get when I'm on my foil, you feel in total control, you feel like nothing can stop you, and you feel like you just go over the boundaries of physics because you're so fast. And with such a different angle to the wind, and you need to put a lot of time and energy, and you need to be really committed. But the same with everything you want to success in your life, you need to just go for it and spend time. In the end, yeah, that's really an amazing feeling. And
with the racing is just everything combined, like the start, the tactics, the kite you choose, even your stance, it's just a whole new thing, You just have to trust, and then the adrenaline you get as well, going so fast, above the water on the foil, and I don't know, it feels nice. Yeah, I like it, the adrenaline. with the racing, it's just you're faster. You get first to the finish line, you win. The one who gets first is the winner, and this is something really rewarding because when you perform good and you know you're the fastest on the race, it's like an amazing feeling, and nobody can take it from you because you won. You know, it's like clear.
For me, like just freedom, that you're not fixed in one place, that freedom to do whatever you want out there. There are no boundaries, or almost no boundaries, and that's what I love, and everyone should try to get.
And there was the thing about the kitesurfing, that you get the freedom. You can go in the water, there are no rules. You can go right, left, up, down, anywhere. You can do whatever you want and no one can tell you anything. And the time just flies like this. And like you can overtake one girl or one guy and then he overtakes you, do a little mistake and someone overtakes you and then you push yourself and boom, you overtake him on the finish. So you have so many opportunities to do well, better and just have fun. I think it's amazing. It's hard to explain, like you have to try it, but you just get the emotions from that. That's, I think, the best part.
It's just so fast. I think the adrenaline you get sometimes in sailing is all the time in kitesurfing because everything's so fast. Everything moves so fast and so quickly. You almost have to not think about things because if you think about it, it happens too quickly and you miss opportunities and stuff. It's totally worth it. It takes a lot of determination to begin with. I think the first big step into hydrofoiling is very challenging, just learning how to tack and jibe, but just stick at it and just have a positive attitude towards it, and it will be great. It's so fun. It's total freedom of the ocean. It's amazing.
And here we go, Formula Kite Spain Series first race. Man, oh, we got a crash. We got a huge tangle on the starting line. Look at that. Teo, Cody, Alejandro, Simon, and pretty much the half of the things getting tangled on the starting line. I can't believe it. I can't remember when was the last time I saw a huge tangle like that.
Good.
Dennis Taradin, he's approaching to the second mark for the first lap, man. Carlos got tangled with the black kite. Gisela Pulido barely went in front of them and she just saved it. flying, he's crashing, he's landing on top of the fleet. They were coming on a starboard. This is insane. I hope they're okay down there. And this is what happening when you put the best, the fastest speed on the water all together in one single place. This is what you get. This is an amazing shot. What's happening? I hope they're okay. They are getting tangled. Crashes all over the place. This is like a war zone right on the water. Break, a lot of action, adrenaline, and high speed around the course. This is what I'm talking about.
Well, welcome back, everyone. Everything is ready for the third race of the day, and we have only it's about to be 2 minutes until the start. And I want to do a couple of shout outs. We have some people watching. Amilcaville, he's saying hi from Mariscos El Toro Cuero in La Paz. Provecho, my friend. And Toby, my favorite racer is Dan Harris. Dan Harris is his favorite racer. That's pretty cool. Andre Turgeon, go Matthew and Dimitri, have fun. Show the Canadian flag. And Emil Kabil is saying, I want to see Dimitri have another specular crash. Come on, Camille. Sorry about that. We have also Ezequiel Palbarri. Mándame una licra del evento con Fede Aguilar. Soy de Argentina. Saludos hasta Argentina desde Mexico. Naomi asking for the results. Yes, you can find them on Instagram, Exports Media. You can find the results over there. And Rebecca Woodcock, she's there. Love you, baby. We're having fun over here, and we're about to watch the next race. Everyone is approaching. We can see, yeah, we have 30 seconds left. Everyone approaching. We can see one rider is going on board. But we can see Daniela Moros in a good position, right, Marcos?
Yeah, she's doing the same thing, leading towards the boat end with Maddie slightly behind. And again, we have Noah and Kai at the bottom of the fleet. And EJ looks like he's a little bit further down the line with those guys as well.
Here we go.
Last 5 seconds here. And Noah leading the pack, and definitely going to be punched out again if he's not over, with EJ right next to him.
And here we go. That's the start for the third race of the day. I would think that was a clear start.
Yeah, definitely a nice start from Daniela there, just above those top 3 guys, and Leone all the way down the pin as well, followed by Mac Morin from Canada.
Here we go. Now we have Noah, Kai, and EJ pre-tied. That's Lena Corneli, also on the Fly Surfer.
I think that's Leone, actually, down at the pin end right now.
Right on. That's awesome. So then we have Daniela Moros. That was a good start.
Yeah, Daniela Moros just underneath a pack of girls with Katie, Alina, and Kirsten, with Ellie on top of them on that purple ozone.
So let's see, who is that other fly surfer close to EJ? I'm wondering who's that other fly surfer.
Yeah, that's Mac Morin, I believe.
Yeah, there we go, Mac Morin from Canada.
Yep.
And here we go. Let's see if Noah is going to be able to clear that fleet. Yeah, look at that, how they're moving the Kai. They are trying to go for that tack.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they line up with Tiger, who's actually tacking out now, who started higher up on the fleet towards the boat end. He's tacked out, and I guess we'll see how they line up at the top of the course.
And here we go. Pretty much the half of the fleet. We can see Dimitri still going on a starboard with that pretty nice branded epic kiteboarding kite. Oh, he was so close to other riders. Damn. Putting some dangers over there. Oh,
yeah, good shot from the drone there, seeing how close those kites were getting as they're making that maneuver in the corner of the course.
We can see that now EJ, it's in the middle of Noah and Kai Calder. Tiger, it's a little bit farther on the right-hand side of the screen, or on the right-hand side of the course, followed by Ellie Aldridge.
Yeah, great lineup here between Noah and Kai. Noah putting on some pace here, giving Kai some trouble above. And yeah, here we see the race with the women, with Daniela, looks like in control of Ellie, who's a bit further down. And Tiger also there in front of Ellie. Yeah, close racing between that top 4 again.
Yeah, and we will see actually that kite that Dimitri is flying, that's a 9 meter. So I'm impressed. I don't know, maybe he's feeling that the wind is going to increase pretty fast. That's why he took the decision to take the 9 meter. But so far, everyone kept the same kite. Everyone flying the 11 meter.
Looks like the Ozones are on 11 with Tiger on his 13, and then
Tiger
Daniela
on
Moros on her 15 VMG.
Ooh, nice. A lot of power on the 15 meter. And here we go. Looks like,
yeah, it'll be really close here between the top 2 girls and the 4 guys here. So it looks like, let me just double check which orange Ozone's rounding in front here.
Yeah, pretty much the 4 of them. The first 6 riders are pretty close, and Leone, is at a good fight with Ellie Aldridge on the purple kite.
That's, I believe, Daniela Moros on the fly surfer.
Oh, that's
battling with Ellie Aldridge, and I think Noah actually rounded that top mark in first for maybe one of the first times. So let's see if he can keep Kai behind him. He's going for the jibe now,
and that's a good move, going for that jibe before getting into the trouble with Kai Calder, so he can go away and be clear and be the one approaching the bottom mark on the starboard tag. And here we go, Tiger right there in the middle. EJ decided to go for a little bit earlier jibe. So far, everyone clear. All of them going on port towards the bottom mark. Kai Calder is looking very consistent. Look at that stand. He's doing great. Noah definitely pushing very hard to get a little bit faster. He likes the speed. Let's see if he's going to be able to get in front of Kai. I'm sorry, to stay on the lead in front of Kai Calder on that bottom mark.
Yeah, it looks like he's holding on to it, going for the jibe now, but definitely they're neck and neck here, and Kai's going to have to make a decision. Looks like he's going to jibe and be right behind Noah at the bottom here.
And here we go. Looks like Kai Calder, yes, the still behind of Noah. Tiger on third position in front of EJ. Well done, my friend.
Tiger having a good downwind on that 13-meter, trying to chase Kai at this point. But, yeah, great to see Noah up front, and, yeah, it'd be really nice to see him put a full race together. Nice rounding by him there, so hopefully he'll stay in control of those guys behind him.
Yeah, that was nice rounding. We can see it on Ellie Aldridge made it in front of Daniela Moreau, still right there. They're going to get into a great battle right here on the next upwind leg.
Yeah, it's a great battle between those two different kites. Pretty close, and Daniela may be slightly advantaged downwind, but not by much, and Ellie will work to keep that lead there. But, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Kai handles this lane that he's in straight behind Noah. He's definitely not in the best spot, rounding right behind Noah, who with a good rounding. We'll see how long he can hold that spot and before he decides to maybe tack out and get his own space.
Yeah, it looks like EJ decided to go for the low mode. Definitely a little lower angle, more speed. But here we go. The battle right here. Great battles. I mean, like between Tiger, EJ, Daniela, and Ellie. Whoa, it's going to be nice.
Noah's initiating that tack with Kai deciding he's got some more space to go to the corner.
And here we go. Two of them tacking. Man, I don't know. Looks like Noah is in a great rhythm. He's on fire, my friend. Noah, like you said, the young gun. Young gun.
Yeah, Kai's definitely got some years on Noah, but yeah, Noah looking good here. Maybe gave Kai a little bit too much space in the corner of the course with this long tack back towards that offset and top mark, but we'll see if he's got the speed to just stay ahead. But yeah, Kai's definitely got a good lane now and has the opportunity to catch up before this next tack.
Yeah, this is not over. This is not over. Let's see what's gonna happen. Tiger has a good position. He's controlling EJ over there. And hopefully Kai Calder is going to get a little bit closer before Noah finds that lane line.
Oh, yeah, they're definitely super close. Just whether he can get those, an extra 10 feet on this port tack to be able to comfortably match tacks and stay on ley line for that top mark.
Here we go. Looks like Noah.
Tiger doing a good job staying on top of EJ, and here goes Noah with that tack, and we'll see what Kai's decision is on the ley line and the spacing there. But looks like Kai's going for that tack. I'm pretty sure Noah had that. I'm pretty sure Noah had it if he stayed on the foil there to roll over the top of Kai during that tack, but maybe a little bit too much pressure, and he had a little wipeout, and Kai is definitely off to the races on his own now.
Oh, man, and that's the thing, right? Handling the pressure. That's what we were talking yesterday.
Yeah, honestly, it was more pressure for Kai to have a good tack there. Noah just had to keep going in a straight line, but yes, maybe he lost a little bit of focus, and yeah, tough to see that.
Yeah, now he finds himself in the battle for the second place between Tiger and EJ. I can't believe it. I mean, he was doing great. He was holding that lead. Yeah. And unfortunately, he couldn't complete that tack.
Yeah, definitely the focus now is on that second and third position for sure. Kai, unless Kai has a wipeout, he's just going to be cruising in through the line through the last couple of jibes here. But let's take a look at this race for second place with the two orange O-zones and EJ following closely behind.
Yeah, let's see. EJ decided to go a little bit earlier. The two orange kite, Tiger. Here we go.
Yeah, definitely want to stay focused on the battle for second place with that white ozone. I think there's not going to be much to see up front with Kai there with that big lead. But also behind that top four pack will be Ellie Aldridge staying ahead of Daniela Moroz on that upwind beat. Pretty much the same lead that she had at the bottom. So looks like she'll be in a pretty good position to stay ahead. But obviously anything can still happen.
Yeah, like you said, anything still could happen. We see that out. Oh, man. This is not over until the end. Tiger is doing good. Tiger is holding that second place so far. keeping that consistency. Hopefully he's going to be able to seal the deal and cross the finish line on second place. And here we go, the three of them jiving pretty much at the same time. Kai Calder, he already went around the last mark on the bottom of the course. Here we go. We got him on the screen. We can see the three riders behind him full speed. This is still a little bit of pressure on top of Kai Calder. He needs to do everything good.
Yeah, for sure. Tiger was comfortable with a couple extra meters downwind with that kite to stay ahead of EJ and Noah. But for this last jibe, the smaller kite is going to be a little bit more nimble. So let's see if Noah can get that turn a little bit quicker on the smaller kite.
And here we go.
Yeah, and here goes Tiger with that jibe. And let's see if Noah tries to push forward or just takes it easy and cruises with a third-place finish here.
And if everything keeps going good, looks like
Noah had
Tiger
a little slip up there, but kept the foil under his feet, and it looks like he'll stay. But EJ and Noah actually super tight. And maybe EJ's gone over the top of Noah there with that bobble on the jibe. And now Ellie is doing that last jibe with Daniela right behind her. But looks like Ellie will just have enough to stay ahead and take the win in the women's fleet with Daniela maybe just 1 second behind.
And here we go. Looks like, Kai Calder did it again, getting his next bullet. And Tiger Tyson, he made it in second place, right? Am I correct? Oh, EJ, he just crashed. I mean, he was pushing hard. Oh, yeah. His kite is getting a little bit tangled.
Yeah, he's made it across the line.
Hopefully he's fine.
Airtime there, yeah.
And here we go. That's another great battle between Ellie Aldridge and Daniela Moraz. Oh, man.
Yeah, and then
so tight.
The fight for third place in the women's fleet is happening right now with Katie and Maddie super tight around that last jibe mark. And the race is still on, so it'll be a close finish for them.
Yeah, here we go. They're approaching to the finish line. Look at that. The four of them so tight. Let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be tough to call from this angle, but super close race there for the third women's place in this race.
That was so cool. That was so cool how, things could happen. Things could happen. One more time. We've seen it a bunch of times. Actually, this is the race and I've seen a lot more of those moments where it's just like moments where they really need to handle the pressure.
Yeah, it looked like it got a little bit windier throughout that race, so definitely slightly changing wind strengths and kind of the way you would handle the maneuvers.
Oh, Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri was just approaching to the final mark. He was throwing the jibe and he just exploded. Oh, my friend, I hope he's fine because I remember he told me a couple of days ago, and that one of those big days when you had that bad situation and you crashed, he told me that he had a bad crash and his ribs also were a little bit sore. Hopefully he's fine. He's back on the foil right now.
Yeah, maybe that's why he went for the smaller kite, but yeah, definitely a hard hit there, and hopefully
probably that's the reason, exactly.
Yeah,
so
we'll come in for a lunch break now anyway, so he'll be able to sort out how he's feeling there.
That's so cool. We got more action like we promised. A lot of speed, adrenaline on the water, a little bit of drama going on. But this is how it is. Like, this is Hydrofoil racing, and Noah was doing very good all the way until the second lap when and that final tack. That was the last tack on the race.
Last tack of the race.
And he couldn't complete
I guess he did the tack, and he was just coming in a straight line on the lay line and maybe got distracted by Kai's maneuver in front of him and kind of went down in a straight line. So tough to see, but I'm sure it was a good lesson for him, and he'll be ready for the next opportunity.
Yeah, I think actually in this break we probably are gonna be able to do some interviews with them to talk about what happened during the races, and maybe that will be a good question to ask to him.
For sure.
So stay tuned. That was the third race of the day. Remember, we have scheduled 6 races for today, so we have 3 more to go. We have a 40-minute break, so we're gonna go into a little break. We're gonna set up everything for the interviews, and stay tuned. We are coming back with more action. Thank you, Marcus.
Good stuff.
Hello, everyone. We are back here. We are in the break between races, and let's look who we got here. Calder, how you doing, man?
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good.
Good to chat with you, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's so impressive seeing you racing out there. It's so cool. How are you feeling? I mean, this is the third day. You have been getting a bunch of bullets, leading almost every race, if not getting back into the game for the top first place. How are you feeling?
Yeah, just feeling really good and having fun with everybody out here. And yeah, it's been a blast, man. So many tight battles, so many good upwinds, good downwinds. It's crazy to see the lead change a bunch, and man, it's just been so much fun out there. It's insane, seriously.
That's so cool. That's pretty cool. And I remember the last time, I guess, we saw you, that was in San Francisco, California, in the US Open setting. That was the last time I saw you, actually. And tell me, what have you been doing back in San Francisco?
Yeah, we did the US Open, and then we ended up going to Worlds, which was great. Walked away with a bunch to work on and a bunch to learn. And yeah, we've been spending a lot of time in Florida with the U.S. team and with our coach Charlie and Marcus, both the Noahs and Will and everybody. And yeah, just been training and working on just sharpening all of our tools for every aspect on the race course, not just being fast, but yeah, the little short strokes on the course and making sure you're getting good roundings, good starts, just
and definitely I can see that, because I can see how you are kind of like reading the moves. I can see in a couple races yesterday you were right there kind of just hunting EJ. You were just hunting him right there, putting the pressure, not really making the move to pass him, but just sitting there like close to him just to read what he's gonna do and taking the right decision. So but tell me what happened on this first race. You were, I don't know, that was like, I can't remember when was the last time I was in that kind of situation, but tell me what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. It's first race, and we're coming into that last, the last gate rounding, and we're going in, and I kind of looked over and I saw EJ and Noah were pretty close. And for some reason, I didn't see the right mark, and I saw the the pin start, and I thought that was it, and just went right for it. Did a quick jibe around, and I said, "All right, that's it," and went to the finish. And then I had you tell me that I didn't sail the right course, so that was a little embarrassing. But you got to make those mistakes every once in a while to learn. So it's all good.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Like we seen that in And actually, this last race, actually, that was with Noah. You were so close to Noah. And handling the pressure, that's kind of like being the key moment here in this race for the last two races, for the last 2 days. Like those key moments where you have to perform well. You got to do that jive really well. Tell me, let's give the audience 2 tips, like for those hard moments when you really want to do that jive perfectly, but you got to handle that pressure because someone is right there next to you. 2 tips. What will you tell them?
Yeah, I mean, for me personally, one big thing that I've learned recently, and something that I try and focus on, is just really breathing. Making sure I pick my moments when to breathe and get oxygen back into my brain. Take a really big deep breath so I can get a bunch of oxygen into my brain and make sure that I'm able to think clearly. And that's something that it's funny, I heard it on a podcast, and I've been trying to, implement it into my racing.
Awesome.
And it works. You just take a moment to take a deep breath, and, you kind of recollect yourself and make sure you don't crack under the pressure. That's just so important.
Right on. Okay. Yeah. And what will be the second one? What? That's a good one, actually.
Yeah. The second one is, something that you just brought up was, being patient on the race course and knowing when to attack and kind of when to, take your time and set yourself up. Like, for example, for a good mark rounding, it's better to be patient and set yourself up for a good mark rounding and then go really fast downwind, as opposed to just going in as fast as possible and just getting a rounding and just trying to be as fast as you can the whole time. I think it's really good to be calculated and really good to just take a moment, not too many moments, not too long of a moment,
of
but
course.
just take your time and make sure you're setting yourself up to execute well.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. That's pretty cool. And man, tell me when was the last time you were here in La Ventana? Like, I mean, because you just flew in the day before the event, and you just jump into the course and boom, like leading the fleet, getting a bunch of bullets. When was the last time you were here?
Yeah, I think the last time I was here was for the Hydrofoil Pro Tour in 2019.
Oh wow, that was 3 years.
3 years ago, yeah. So I haven't been back
Wow.
here in a while, and yeah, it feels amazing to be back. These are kind of my type of conditions. I feel like Chrissy Fields, you know, big wind and pretty consistent, and yeah, just feels awesome. You know, warm water, good consistent breeze, an amazing race course, and yeah, it's been awesome. Feels good to be back for sure.
That's so cool. That's
Yeah.
so cool. It's so nice having you here in La Ventana, and of course racing at the Hydrofoil Grand Prix. And man, nice to see you. Nice to talk to you, Kai Calder. You are doing a pretty amazing job out there. And do you want to give a shout out? Do you want to say hello to someone?
Yeah, shout out to you know, my dad, my mom,
Right on.
you know, Breezy, Debbie back home. Shout out to my sponsors, Mystic, you know, Ken Adgate, always helping me out with my boards.
That's
and
great.
yeah, just everybody back home that's really supporting me and been helping me, you know, get to this point.
That's awesome.
It's awesome. Thanks,
awesome.
bro.
Thank you very much, Kai.
Appreciate it,
Yo,
Hontos.
you're
Thank you,
welcome.
brother.
See you later. All right, we're gonna get into a little break. Then we are coming back to have an interview, a quick interview with Ellie Aldridge. So stay tuned. We are coming back in a few minutes. Well, welcome everyone, and we are back with this quick interview. We are still on the break, and we have, guess who? Ellie Aldridge from UK. How you doing, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm very good. Happy to be here.
Right on. And you are doing very good, Ellie, out there on the water, getting pretty much every single bullet for the women's fleet. How are you feeling so far on this third day of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix?
Good. Yeah, it's fun. It's good to be close to the top boys as well. It's nice to have them to race against because we don't always race with the boys, so it's fun.
That's pretty cool. And I want to tell me a little bit. I know everyone that they're watching, they knew about this situation in this on the first race. Then Calder went on the wrong course, followed by EJ, Noah, and Tiger, and you were the first to realize about it. Did you see that coming when you saw that? Like, did you realize what was the thing? What was happening in your
I was
mind?
kind of watching them ahead because I had a bit of a gap behind me, so I didn't have much pressure. But I was kind of watching them, and then I was like, "Hang on a sec," and then I was about to go to the same mark, and then I noticed the other one, and then suddenly went back up. So I was lucky I spotted it because I was going to follow them too.
Right on, yeah. And actually everyone here in the beach, they were like, no, when Kai was going to their own mark, but when you went on the proper one, everyone was cheering up, so that was pretty cool. So tell me, when was the last time you were here, Ellie? Because that was the same as Kai 3 years ago, or 2
years ago? Yeah,
3 years ago.
We couldn't come over last year because of COVID. We were all stuck in the UK, which sucked.
I see. How long have you been here in La Ventana before the Hydrofoil Grand Prix?
We've been here for about just under a month.
Okay.
Training, and it's been really good. So it's nice to work up to this and have some racing at the end.
That's pretty cool. So how many more days you are staying here in La Ventana after?
I go home a week today, which is really sad.
Oh no.
But yeah, it's cool to have the racing at the end of the trip.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And now, tell me, I remember I met you, that was like probably 5 years ago. No, that was the first time you came here. Like, that was 2 years before 2019.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. Tell me, how has been your experience on the whole progression of the sport? I don't know. I'm asking this because I know there's in the audience new people who is getting into the sport, and I think you are such a big inspiration for a lot of women out there, and they are just getting started, and you are one of the people who just came into the sport like no long time ago, and you're on the top of the world. You are performing really well in the world, and I don't know, tell me, how has been your progression like in the last few years?
Yeah, it was so fun. The first time, we pretty much learned to foil here.
Oh,
and
right
the first event I ever did was the La Ventana Classic.
Okay.
Do you remember it used to be run up at Hot Springs?
Oh yeah, the Hot Springs.
And it was so much fun. I could barely tack and jibe, but we just did it anyway. And it's got, I think, a similar sort of vibe to this event. This event is so much fun, and anyone can just come and race, and it kind of doesn't matter if you can tackle jibe because it's just racing. It's just fun. Right. And that was so special, and it's special to have another event similar to that now. So we did that, and then we did the Pro Tour, and then started racing more. So yeah, it's been really fun. It's so nice to have an event back in La Ventana again, like back where the beginning was.
Right on. Thanks for sharing. Actually, now that you mentioned something, you mentioned that you did that first race, you were not tacking and jiving. That's what you said, right? Am I correct?
Barely. I think I definitely couldn't tack.
Okay, now this is very important. Now listen to me, everyone at home, because that was one of the things I have been getting a lot of messages.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Hantos, I really want to get into foil racing. I'm ready foiling. I already got my foil, but I'm not tacking. I'm not jiving. Should I be in a race? That's the big question. A lot of people at home. Now we have Ellie Aldridge here. You use her. She did that race, barely tacking and jiving. What would you tell them? What else more than just going in a proper course, jiving and tacking? What other things are out there during the race to learn? What other things to learn?
Racing is the best time to learn. Like, you can go training on your own and stuff, but nothing is the same as racing. And I think, it's quite intimidating to come to an event and not have done it before or not know anything. But actually, if you come to an event like this that's not really super serious, but it's really good racing, and you've got such a range of different people, it's just so fun, and you're like, I don't know, you just learn way quicker. Everything, you get an idea of what it's actually like, and then if you actually enjoy it as well, because you might not.
Actually, that's a good one, exactly. You know, because sometimes there's people who they kind of feel like, I want to do that, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they find themselves in a race and they're like, what I'm doing here. So it's better to know sooner than later, right? And actually that's a good point what you said, like the fun part of it. I don't know, tell me about it. Like how much of it, like, you know, in a scale of 1 to 10 for you having fun out there, what is the rate?
It's so important. It's so good, and it's just so much fun here, like with so many people on the line. I don't know, it's just, racing is just so fun, and you don't have to be good to have fun. Like the first event we did here at Hot Springs, we had the best time. We were so bad, we were crashing all the time, but you're there with your friends and you get to meet loads of people, and it's just really exciting. Like it's a new experience that like not many people get to experience, the thrill of racing. So it is so fun. I
think that's a key thing what you said, like, you know, even if you are not the fastest and the quickest and the best stars, but like if you're having fun, that's the main point, right?
Yeah.
You know, having that time to enjoy what you are doing, I think, to me that's also the same, like, you know, really being out there and enjoying, even if it's like, you know, struggling or something. I remember, I want to share this with you and with the audience. I did 3 races the same, not even tacking, not even jiving, and and so much to learn, right? Like what you said also, like the sequence, right? The sequence with the flags, like what is before the race, what's happening, the kite you need to take out, so many little details, right? More than just crossing the finish line.
There's so much more than just the racing. There's like the whole day. It's a big day.
That's so cool. Now, Ellie, tell me what's happening. What's happening for Ellie? What's the plan for Ellie after La Ventana? What are your plans?
My plan is to go to Parma for the Princess Sophia Regatta. So go home for like a week, and then Parma, and then here the Olympic week in France, and then see how the rest of the summer goes.
Right
Just
on.
A lot of training and racing, I think.
Right on. That's awesome. So here we go. That's Ellie Aldridge. We are just hearing some of her experience, and that's pretty cool, Ellie. Thanks for talking with us. Thanks for sharing with us, and looking forward to see you performing out there. You are doing very well there. Congratulations.
Cool. Thanks.
Great. All right. That was Ellie Aldridge. We're gonna go back into a couple minutes break, and we're gonna get hopefully Noah or Tiger to do a little quick interview. Stay tuned. We are coming back in a couple minutes.
I think everyone really struggles to describe whether you're falling on a kite, falling on a windsurfer, falling on a boat, but kiting's I think the most special, because we're not attached to anything, it's just us, the board and the kite. It's a real sense of absolute freedom on top of a board, and the speed is kind of just a byproduct of that, which is pretty amazing. I love competition, and the feeling of winning, going through the finish line at 40 knots, knowing that you've won the race, there's just no feeling like it.
The most addictive feeling I can get when I'm on my foil, you feel in total control, you feel like nothing can like stop you, and you feel like you just go over the boundaries of physics because you're so fast. And with such a different angle to the wind, and you need to put a lot of time and energy, and you need to be really committed. But the same with everything you want to success in your life, you need to just go for it and spend time. In the end, that's really an amazing feeling. And
with the racing is just everything combined, you know, like the start, the tactics, the kite you choose, even your stance, like it's just a whole new thing, you know. You just have to trust, and then like the adrenaline you get as well, you know? Like going so fast, like above the water on the foil, and I don't know, it feels nice. Yeah, I like it, the adrenaline. With the racing, it's just you're faster. You get first to the finish line, you win. The one who gets first is the winner, and this is something really rewarding because when you perform good and you know you're the fastest on the race, it's like an amazing feeling, and nobody can take it from you because you won. You know, it's like clear.
For me, like just freedom, that you're not fixed in one place, that freedom to do whatever you want out there. There are no boundaries, or almost no boundaries, and that's what I love, and everyone should try to get.
And that's the thing about the kitesurfing, that you get the freedom. You can go in the water, there are no rules. You can go right, left, up, down, anywhere. You can do whatever you want and no one can tell you anything. And the time just flies like this. And like you can overtake one girl or one guy and then he overtakes you, you do a little mistake and someone overtakes you, and then you push yourself and boom, you overtake him on the finish. So you have so many opportunities to do well, better, and just have fun. I think it's amazing. It's hard to explain, like you have to try it, but you just get the emotions from that. That's, I think, the best part.
It's just so fast. I think the adrenaline you get sometimes in sailing is all the time in kitesurfing, because everything's so fast. Everything moves so fast and so quickly. You almost have to not think about things, because if you think about it, it happens too quickly and you miss opportunities and stuff. It's totally worth it. It takes a lot of determination to begin with. I think the first big step into hydrofoiling is very challenging, just learning how to tack and jibe, but just stick at it and just have a positive attitude towards it, and it will be great. It's so fun. It's total freedom of the ocean. It's amazing.
Well, welcome everyone. We are back for the last part of the day. We have 3 more races ready to go. The riders are pretty much getting ready. They are getting into the water. Looks like the women fleet is taking the 9 meter out. And looks like the men's are taking the 11 meter. Kirsten O'Brien looks like she's taking the 11 meter out. Ellie Aldridge the 9. Lily also the 9. Maddie Anderson. I can see Sophia is on the 7 meter. She's a small girl. Sophia from Russia. Nate from Canada. Then actually I want to say his proper age. He's 12 years old, my friend. 12 years old. Watch out, because this kid is coming out very strong. He's doing very well. His dad is helping him a lot. And he is getting into the water right now. You can see him on the screen on the right-hand side with that blue helmet and the blue board. That's him. And he's only 12 years old. He's so brave. He has been training here in La Ventana for the last month. Even, oh, look at that stand. That was a nice water start, actually. Yeah, that's him over there. That's Nate from Canada. Look at him with his 7 meter kite. And he had an issue like, 15 minutes ago. His center middle line broke. And he was just prepping everything, changing lines and bars and everything. And here we go. He's ready on the water, ready for rock and roll. So we can see pretty much only 2 people left on the beach. We are only less than 5 minutes for the next sequence. So get ready, my friend. Get your... I hope you already got your drinks ready, your snacks. This is getting very windy in La Ventana. I think we have somewhere between 18, probably 22 knots out there. And probably it's going to get even stronger. So everyone is going to go even faster. Get ready. Get ready at home. It's going to be exciting. More races. More races coming up. More excitement. And I'm so excited. We are here in La Ventana, Kitesurfing Planet. Everyone here in the deck, they're watching the race, having a great time. What a great place, my friend. If you haven't checked it out, I would totally recommend check it out here at Kitesurfing Planet, North Beach in La Ventana Bay. Pretty amazing venue. It's just amazing. The view, food, location, it's just great. We can see that, yep, the majority of the fleet, it's already on the course. 3 more races to go for today. And we are going to get into the sequence just in a couple minutes. Yeah, I can see AKPV 47. He's saying hi from San Francisco. He's also saying, I got my snacks ready. Awesome. I'm glad, my friend. That's good. Cheers. And Andre, he's saying, could you figure it out to interview Matthew and Dimitri, Matthew's dad, sitting in Toronto? Wow. That's pretty awesome. Some hugs all the way to Toronto from La Ventana, Mexico, my friend. More people is saying hi in the chat. So if you're watching this, make sure to subscribe, because we have been getting in the analytics and more than 50% of the audience hasn't smashed that subscribe button. So make sure you do it, my friend, because you're going to get notifications when we get into live streaming, when we upload a new video. So make sure you do it and send some love. Hit that like button. And if you want for us to give a shout out on the live streaming, just put it on the comments. Put it on the comments. A lot of people. Amin Kabil still in El Toro Güero. He said he's having a great time. Mariscos El Toro Güero, definitely check it out. Also in La Paz. Good seafood over there. Oh, I can see. Yeah, man. It's getting stronger. The flags are moving pretty strong. Can see more whitecaps on the water. This is gonna be pretty cool, my friend. Okay, now I can see the flag. The red flag is already up. So we are in sequence right now. Less than 3 minutes for the start. Less than 3 minutes. I can see the big Noah is flying the 11-meter orange kite. Kite Calder also went on the 11-meter kite. EJ kept the white ozone B-tree. Dimitri in his cool branded epic kiteboarding kite. It's a 9-meter. It's a 9-meter kite than what he's flying. And he's having a great time. Actually, in the last race, he got a bad crash, but I hope he's fine. He's fine. I saw him on the beach getting his launch. I think he's okay. Yes, we have less than 2 minutes for the start. I can see the U flag already on the boat. And everyone is going away so they can come back on starboard tack. Hopefully this time. Actually, we have been clear on the starting line. We haven't getting any tangles. And we are back here. Marcus Erigrand is back here next to me. How you doing, Marcus?
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, pretty good. It looks like the wind is maybe increased a bit, and everyone's out on the 11 meters and some 9 meters for the girls out there.
Yeah. You're helping some of the people getting ready out there. That's pretty nice from you, man.
Yeah. I think they had a bit quicker of a break than they thought, so they all were rushing out to get out there, and looks like they all made it and are on their final approach towards the line here.
Here we go.
Yeah, looks like we've got Tiger at the top of the line with Maddie and Ellie. And we've got, let's see where some of our race favorites are. They've been starting down by the pin, but looks like they're closer with the group this time.
Here we go. They're getting closer.
Yep.
And here we go. This is the next race of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana, my friend. They just took off. Dimitri right there in the middle of the starting line.
Yeah, and that's Noah, the furthest to the left here, with EJ and Kai hipped up on him.
And here we go. Ellie Aldridge also with a good start. It's Noah on the orange kite. Am I right?
Yeah, that's Noah furthest to the left, heading towards the left side of the course with full reign of his moding here. So hopefully, based off that last race, he'll be looking pretty good.
And here we go. Everyone is going faster right now. The wind is pumping and it's increasing right now. Man, probably, I don't know if they are going to be overpowered on the upwind closer to the top mark, because I can see bigger whitecaps over there on the top mark. But this is getting exciting. Noah getting a little bit farther away, but he's playing the low mo right now. And here we go. Looks like Tiger Tyson is going to be the first one to tack. He's clear. Noah is keep going on the left-hand side of the course. Am I right, Marcus? Is that Noah on the orange kite?
Yeah, that'll be Noah, who just did the tack in the corner of the course. And, yeah, it's EJ also on orange 11-meter, I believe, with that purple kite to his left.
And here we go. We can see Dimitri. Oh, Dimitri! Oh, he just crashed one more time. Oh, he was so close to the blue kite. But it's so easy to spot Dimitri with his kite. And here we go. He's stacking. Noah, he's all clear. It's hard to... Man, there's 4 orange kite on the top.
I think we've got all the same colors at the top of the fleet here.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to know who is who. But I think Noah is the farthest windward on the left-hand side of the screen. Then probably Tiger Tyson is on the 11, because his 13-meter, it's all orange.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think we've got left to right. We've got Noah, followed by Kai and EJ stacked on top of.
So is EJ on an orange kite as well?
Yeah, if we look at those top 3 ozones, orange ozones, we've got Noah in a low mode here at the top, going over Kai, and then EJ the right of those 3 ozones. Yeah, you can definitely see Noah heading down there over the top of Kai, and those 3 kites getting pretty compressed around that offset mark.
Yeah, it's going to be tight right there around the top mark, but it looks like Noah, it's clear. He's going to be able to complete that tag. Kai Calder is so tight with EJ. And probably that's Tiger Tyson in 4th position, probably.
Yeah, that's right. So it's Tiger a bit back off the top 3 with Noah leading again. And it looks like one of those 3 just went down.
Oh, that was a big crash. I don't know who that is. Probably that's...
yeah, it looked like EJ maybe there.
Oh, man. That was a hard one. And Ellie Aldridge, she just barely made it around him. And now the gap between the 2 first riders.
No, sorry, that was Kai who had a slip up there.
Oh,
It's
that
Noah
was Kai.
leading the race, followed by EJ in a slightly lower mode.
Wow.
Yeah, Noah far enough ahead to be able to tack in front of EJ, no problem, and on to port jibe.
Here we go. Now Noah decided to go to save, to play safe, going for the early jibe. EJ and Tiger and Ellie Aldridge, they kept going on the left-hand side of the course. We can see that Noah, it's all the way on the right-hand side of the screen. Here we go. That's EJ throwing his first jibe.
Yep.
Followed by Tiger and Ellie Aldridge.
Right, yeah, Ellie hunting down Tiger. I saw them have a little talk on the beach, and Ellie was smiling about going for Tiger this afternoon. So we'll see if she can make that happen in one of these races.
And here we go. Looks like Noah, he already went for the jibe. Oh, man. Probably EJ is going to be able to get in front of him. He's approaching on port. EJ will need to do a very nice jibe to get in front of him. That's going to be tight. No, I don't think he's going to go for it. He's going to go behind. Yes. That's the way to go. And here we go. Noah with a good position and still holding that lead on first place. He's approaching to the bottom mark. All clear for him.
Yeah, great.
That was a
first
nice
lap.
rounding. Followed by EJ from Turkey. What a great job Noah is doing. Hopefully he's going to be able to hold that pace, to hold his performance all the way until the end.
Yeah, and there's Tiger around, shortly followed by Ellie Aldridge on that purple ozone. Ellie flying a little high around the bottom mark, but keeps under control. And then there's Kai coming around after that little slip up at the top of the downwind. So he'll for sure be looking to try to pass Tiger and Ellie at some point in this second lap of the course.
Yeah, that was a little bit better rounding from Kai and Ellie, but she's right there. She's right there fighting for the top 3 places. And, this is not over. We seeing things happening. And for Noah, he's in a good rhythm right now. He's looking very consistent. I guess he's going to be clear. Yeah, he's going to be clear going in front of EJ.
Yeah, further back, just quickly, we had a race for the 2nd and 3rd spot in the women's fleet, and there was quite a big tangle down at the bottom mark. Hopefully everyone's okay, but still a couple of kites down.
Oh, do you know who that is, Marcus? I don't know if you can see.
I'm not sure. I think I saw Kirsten involved in that incident. It looks like Maddie was able to get out in front of them and is sailing clean in 2nd place for the women.
Hopefully they are fine. I can see the jet skis now going pretty fast towards them.
Yeah, but back on the top 3 here, those orange ozones ripping upwind.
Yeah, probably next time we need to tell them to put a little sticker on the kite or something, because one of them with the orange kite, man, that's hard to see who is who. But it's funny because we can also recognize by the stand, huh? Like, it's so particular, like the stand Noah has.
Yeah, for sure.
Every rider, every rider has a different stand, and even just looking at the stand can recognize the rider.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure what EJ's got going with his equipment, but I think he's used 3 different color 11 meters at this point. So now he's matching everyone with the orange.
Yeah, he has a big quiver probably, and he was like, "Oh, I want to be like the same as the other guys," and he decided to take the orange. Here we go. That's Noah getting ready for his tag. He found the lane line, definitely with a good gap between him and EJ. He's approaching to the top mark, all clear from him. He probably has a big smile. He's leading the fleet. Hopefully he's going to be able to seal the deal and cross the finish line, and that's going to be his first bullet in the entire
it's been
race.
A long time coming, but for sure he deserves to get on the top spot after a lot of good performances throughout some of the races so far.
Yeah, definitely he deserves it. He has been working hard, and I mean, has been pretty close in some of the other races. Hopefully this time he's gonna be able to do it. We can see then Tiger Tyson.
Right, yeah, in third spot, and Kai was able to make the pass on Ellie on that upwind. So now Kai's just going to be targeting to see if he can make a move on Tiger before the finish line here and salvage a third place.
And here we go. Noah, the young gun, sending that jive.
Yeah,
going
standing tall,
forward.
looking pretty comfortable there. Noah, he knows he's got some space, and he just needs to focus on himself and stay on the foil.
Yeah, that's going to be the way to go for Noah. EJ getting ready for his jive. Noah, actually, what would you say, Marcus? Is Noah stronger on the upwind or the downwind?
That's tough. He's definitely just stronger in this on his 11 meters, so he's pretty happy in these conditions around the course in general.
And here we go. That's Noah on the screen, on the orange kite. Pretty soon he's gonna be finding that lane line on the bottom mark. My friend, he's creating that gap bigger and bigger every single second.
Definitely
actually,
bigger gaps than we are used to seeing between these top four. With a little slip up from Kai there, and then I guess Tiger and EJ just a little bit off the pace this race. But definitely Tiger's got the speed to stay ahead. It's gonna be tough for Kai to make that pass.
And here we go. That's Noah, the young gun, approaching to the bottom mark, and he is coming for the final round, the final slalom part of the course. He has a huge gap. Hopefully he's gonna be able to just, keep it conservative and seal the deal. That's gonna be his first bullet, and I bet he's gonna be pretty happy for that. Here we go. Noah on the jive. Yeah, he did it very good.
Yeah, nice jibe, nice calm, wide exit, and now he's heating it up towards the finish line. EJ also coming in nice and slow with his kite up, taking it easy, and just focusing on this maneuver. But a different story for Kai and Tiger here. Kai's coming in full pace, trying to get this pass before the finish line, sending it around this jibe mark, keeps it together, and he's going to open it up probably below Tiger for a pass, but not sure there's enough time to make it happen. Kai's getting blown off his line a little bit of a high angle to the finish line, and Tiger will take that third place here.
Right on, and Noah just sealed the deal. Noah did it. Finally got his first bullet. I bet he's very happy right now with that result. He pretty much did it since the beginning of the race with a good start, actually. Since the beginning. And that's how you want to do it. Good start. He went all the way on the corner on the left-hand side of the course. He was clear to tag, and since there, he was able to hold that lead all the way until the end. So that was pretty cool. Congratulations, Noah, the young gun. He did it, his first bullet, and that was also unfortunate, hard situation for Kite, and he crashed on the first rounding.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe we'll get to talk to him later. Something happened at the start of that downwind. Maybe hits some fish at the top of that leg, but yeah, definitely caused him to lose some serious distance and wasn't able to catch back up to those top three guys who have been, pretty close in pace with him. Once you have a gap like that, it's gonna be hard to catch up.
Yeah, and I was actually very impressed with Noah then towards the end, the last downwind leg, and he created that gap be even bigger. So that's pretty cool. Even then he was leading, he was still pushing. And that's how we can see that he was still pushing, creating that gap bigger.
Yeah, and another great race by Ellie Aldridge there, first place in the women's division, followed with a little bit of a gap from Maddie Anderson, and then I believe Alina in third place there.
That's pretty cool. And we can see right now Dimitri is approaching to the final mark. Hopefully he's going to be able to complete that jive. Last time he crashed pretty hard, and here we go.
Yeah,
we can see him on the screen. Tight fight over there with Federico. That's Federico from Argentina. He
still
barely,
super close. We'll see who gets us at the finish here.
And Dimitri, he's closing the door. Do you see that? He went below Federico, closing that door so close, like so soon as well. But he's right there.
Yeah, nice battle there.
I think we have EJ leading the Masters division. and I think Dimitri is in second place. Actually, that was the top 3 over there. Dimitri and then Federico. Woo, man, a lot of action. We're getting more wind. We have 2 more races to go. We're gonna go into a break, and we are coming back for the next race. Get some drinks and snacks, my friend. See you in a little bit. Well, welcome everyone. We are back and we are getting ready for the next race. We are only maybe a minute away for the sequence. Some of the riders are coming back to switch for a smaller. Some of them they came back to switch for a 9 meter, but Kai, Tiger, EJ, Ellie, they are staying in the same size. Some other riders they are switching for a smaller one. And I want to do a shout out. AKPV 47. Okay, we already. Andre Turgion. Great coverage. Keep going. Thank you very much, Andre. Ben Bernides. I'm sorry I couldn't pronounce your last name very well, but hey man, awesome job. Saludos desde España. Woohoo! Saludos. Hasta el otro lado del mundo en España. Here we go. That was a 3-minute sequence. 3 minutes warning. Rio Fort 1. Sherman Island, California. Great racing so far and amazing footage. Thanks, Santos and Marcus, for the great commentary. Awesome. Thank you very much for your feedback. Some hugs all the way to Sherman Island. What a great place. I love that place in California. Such a warm place, nice and windy. Rift Boars, Switzerland. Saludos, Switzerland. Joren Kutenborn. I'm sorry, my friend. I can't pronounce your last name. Netherlands. Hello from Mexico. All the way to Netherlands. AKPB 47. Hola, Santos. ¿Cuál es el nombre de este cactus? I don't know. But you guys can comment on the chat and giving some of ideas for the name. But yeah, he's having a great time over here. First road. And okay, we have less than 2 minutes for the start. Wind is getting a little bit stronger. I would say 3 more knots probably. Marcus is back here next to me. What do you think, Marcus? How many more knots do we have?
Yeah, it's come up a couple knots. Not anything crazy, but definitely they'll be happy on their 11-meter ozones for sure.
Yeah, a couple knots stronger, but everything on the control. Everything on the control. It's kind of like nice windy day. And this is La Ventana. This is what you get in La Ventana, my friend.
Yeah, it seems like the local crowd or the recreational kiters are out and winging and on their twin tips. So yeah, the wind must be in a little bit more and might cause a little bit of traffic on the left corner of the course.
Yeah, a little bit of wing people over there.
Yeah, it looks to me like it's pretty gusty down, at least by the starting line. It's a bit more filled in at the top of the course, but yeah, definitely some puffs and lulls at the start line, so they'll be managing that as they go full speed across the line.
And here we go. We can see that the Charlie, the United States coach, is right there next to the committee boat. We can see also Robbie is right there on the pin end with the jet ski. They're pretty much ready. Something happened. They're going to be ready right there. We're going to see if we can spot EJ, Noah. Let's see, Daniela Moros is right there next to Ellie Aldridge, I think.
No, I don't think that's her at the moment, but yeah, we've got Ellie at the top of the course again, top of the line again.
Here we go. Here we go. Look at that great takeoff from the fleet. Clear start. I'm getting the confirmation from Francisco. And all of them going full speed on the first upwind leg.
Yeah, as long as Noah was behind the line, he's going to be happy with that start. No one around him, punched out. And EJ below, but Noah in good control of that. And then Kai further up on that orange ozone in the middle of the line, starting a bit further up than he usually does. And Tiger also lifting his kite now, trying to get over some traffic, but hopefully managing it okay.
Yeah, I can see that EJ is going to find a little bit of traffic as well. But let's see. So far, so good for all of them. It's hard for me to see like who is the one windward, the orange kiter.
Yeah, that'll be Kai on top of the fleet here on that orange ozone poked out with Noah, and Noah going for the attack now at the bottom of the screen. See how he lines up with Kai further upwind of him. Looks like he's going to be going behind. We'll see if Kai decides to attack or go a bit further.
Yeah, he's going, he's ducking them.
Yeah, I think he was close enough that those starboard kites could not tack and stay in front, so they've chosen to go a bit further, and now they're throwing their tack a little bit further to the left side of the course.
That's pretty nice. So I believe the fourth orange ozone, that's Tiger Tyson on fourth position. And EJ, probably that's the one a little bit behind.
Yeah, it looks like Kirsten O'Brien here on the left side of the screen, further back behind the top guys, mixing it up even more with all the orange ozones there.
Yeah, everyone.
But yeah, great start of the race for her. It looks like she's in control of Ellie at the moment.
And here we go. We are getting again into the battle with Kai Calder and Tiger Tyson. They're getting in a good pace over there, approaching to the top mark.
Yeah, it looks to me like Noah is definitely punched out ahead. He's going to be hitting that ley line first and tacking, and should be crossing those two other ozones that are really close to one another.
Yeah, with no problem.
Looks like Noah's just gone for, that third place ozone just went for Loma. Couldn't quite stay on top of the second place boat there. But yeah, there goes Noah, I believe, tacking, and looks like he's got a nice little gap.
Yeah, it looks like he got a nice, comfortable gap. Here we go. That's Tiger Tyson and Kai Calder attacking pretty much at the same time. Oh, my friend, that's so tight between the two of them. They're approaching to the top mark. That was, I think, a better rounding by Kai Calder. Noah leading. Noah leading with a very good rhythm. He's on fire, my friend. We can see that Ellie Aldridge going around the top mark right now with the purple kite. And that's such a great and intense race we are having right now.
Yeah, great upwind by Tiger there, rounding in second place. He'll be super happy with that, and he'll be trying to stay in front of Kai there and put up a top two result.
And here we go. That's Noah throwing the jive. No problem for him. All clear. And let's see if the other two riders, if Tiger and Kai Calder, they're going to decide to go. Yes, they decided to go pretty much the same time. They're jiving. And now the top 5 riders, they are going on port towards the bottom mark. Pretty nice execution on the jibes.
Yeah, and that'll be EJ matching in fourth place, just behind Tiger and Kai at the moment. But yeah, great lead by Noah, especially with those guys so tight behind him. He should be free to sail his own race and maybe even lengthen this gap as Kai and Tiger fight amongst each other.
Yeah, I think he got this one. He's actually carrying that gap a little bigger in this downwind leg. Definitely, he looks like very comfortable with the 11 meter. Yeah, and this is strong wind conditions.
Yeah, and it looks like to me like Kai's already passed Tiger on that downwind, making that jibe now, and is into second place going around this bottom mark. Unfortunately, Tiger cannot keep the pace up downwind.
Yeah. That's Kai Calder going around the bottom mark. Nice rounding, followed by Tiger a little bit wider. Not the best rounding. And probably that's EJ on fourth position, Marcus?
Correct, yeah. It's EJ a little bit further back than he's usually used to on the first lap of the race, but he'll see if he can also overtake Tiger on the second lap. But yeah, Ellie Aldridge, close to the guys, always in that fifth place spot, chasing those guys right in front of her.
That's so cool. Ellie Aldridge is doing such a great job, and that's pretty amazing that she was the one in the interview we were listening to her, and she learned how to foil here in La Ventana a couple of years ago. And it's pretty amazing what she's doing out there. Yeah,
and rounding out the podium around the bottom mark for the women, it would be Maddie Anderson and I believe Katie Dabson in second and third. But yeah, looking
here we go, Noah.
At the top of the fleet, there's Noah, made his tack and is well across onto port, looking good still.
Yeah, it looks like Kai Calder decided to go a little bit farther, followed by Tiger. Noah, very consistent, taking the right decisions, and pretty much he's on his own. But hopefully he can be able to, I don't know, what do you think? I don't think it's a lot of pressure on top of Noah right now. He has a very good gap between him and Kai Calder. What do you think, Marcus?
Yeah, for sure he's got the space to take it easy and just focus on himself, but I'm not sure he's perfectly used to being in this position, so he'll be a little bit nervous that he's still leading the way and going for that maybe second bullet of the event for him.
Yeah, he's doing well. And
yeah, it looks like EJ here has gone over Tiger here, so he's made a pass on this upwind already and is into third place. Unfortunately, Tiger has fallen back from second into fourth position now.
Here you go. We can see that Noah, it's about to approach to the top mark. It's about to find the lane line. But yeah, that's EJ taking over.
Yeah, it looks like
Tiger Tyson.
Yeah, Tiger and EJ have overstood this offset mark in the left corner of the course, so they're reaching in, and looks like EJ is just far enough ahead to take the speed over the top of Tiger there.
And here we go. That's Noah approaching to the top mark. I think Kai Calder was able to close the gap just a little bit, but Noah has been looking a little bit stronger, faster on the downwind. And we're going to see if he's going to be able to seal the deal and get his next bullet of the event.
Yeah, nice rounding by Noah there. Kai not threatening from that position, but definitely maybe close the gap a little bit on the upwind. Noah might be backing off just a touch to play it a little bit safer.
Here we go. Looks like Noah is finding a little bit of traffic over there with the other riders going on port towards the top mark. Yes, a couple of them going over there.
Yeah, looks like a bunch of the fleet has overshot the lay line to that offset mark, so a bit of crisscross traffic for the top riders here.
Hopefully nothing is going to happen. Yeah, we can see that Kai Calder needed to change course a little bit to avoid that other rider. Here we go. That's Noah throwing the jibe. He's a couple of jibes away to seal the deal and get his next bullet.
Yeah, and that's a great shot there just a second ago from with Tiger and EJ. Tiger initiating the jibe, but they are neck and neck here, so looks like the most excitement might be for this third place spot as EJ goes for this jibe. So we'll look at Tiger coming back across super tight with EJ at the bottom mark here.
Yeah, and we can see that Noah definitely he was able to create that gap a little bigger between him and Kai Calder. He's in a very good position, and probably we're gonna see him slowing down a little bit towards the last mark, since is the last jibe, but also it's in a reach. So it's a lot of speed, a lot of pressure on that foil and on the kite at the same time.
Yeah, they might be quite close here by the finish. I think Noah will be taking it easy, but Kai's going to be going full pace to try to close the gap and capitalize on any mistake in this last turn.
Actually, yes.
And as we expected, here comes Tiger and EJ neck and neck around the bottom mark. So that'll be a great last jibe to watch as well. And we've got a winger actually getting involved in this rounding. But Noah's managing it okay. A little bobble there, but gets around the turn. And Kai also clean. We'll see who can heat it up quicker and get to that.
Oh,
reach.
man.
Looks like Kai's closed the gap there. And maybe his pass, they're going to be neck and neck. It looks like, Kai was able to make a tighter turn there and is looking good going to this finish line.
Oh, man. Looks like Kai's going to be able to take over Noah. What do you think, Marcus? Looks like Kai Calder is going to be able to do it.
Looks like Kai did it on the
exit of that jibe. Oh, my friend. Kai Calder, he did it.
I think that winger got in Noah's head a little bit for right reasons, and he had to delay his turn and just open the door for Kai to slip through there and come out hot out of that exit and get over the top of Noah.
Wow.
And it looks like Tiger's actually also made a pass on EJ since the top mark and is finishing in third, so good race by Tiger there for the podium finish.
Wow, well done, everyone. That was a very clean race, but also with a lot of action. And that last part of the course, Kai Calder really pushing in Noah's heels, and he was able to take that bullet. Noah was doing such an incredible job since the beginning with a huge gap. What do you think happened towards the end? Do you think he slowed down? He was kind of like being very conservative, and that's why Kai Calder was able to
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. He was just playing a little bit safe and making sure he stayed on his foil, and I guess he let Kai get a little too close going into the last jibe. He needed to keep some more of that gap and keep that pace up on that second lap of the course.
Yeah, so it's tough. It's tough, but this is part of the game. And yeah, like you said, that wing were over there on the way.
Yeah, for sure. That got into Noah's head on the exit of that jibe, and he opened up the door for Kai there. But yeah, great start by Noah, just sailing his own race off the starting line, tacking out and getting a free lane across the first upwind.
Yeah, actually, since the beginning, we saw that Noah was pretty much along with a good like around him, 360 degrees. It was like no one right there in front or behind. So clear win all the time, and he was very, very looking confident on that position, of course, and he was able to lead until the end. He lost the bullet, but anyway, that was a great race. That was a great race. We have one more race to go.
Yep, one more race.
Can't believe it.
Yeah, these guys are going to maybe start filling their legs in this last race.
Yeah.
Prix isn't letting up, and we'll see who's got the endurance to get that bullet for the last race.
Yeah, so we're gonna go into a break for a couple minutes, and we are coming back for the last race of the day here in the Hydrofoil Grand Prix La Ventana 2022. See you in a little bit. Nice. Damn. Yeah. Well, welcome everyone. We are pretty much ready for the final race of the day. We are just 30 seconds until 1 minute. So we have 1 minute and 30 seconds until the start. And this is going to be the last race of the day here in the Hydrofoil Grand Prix, La Ventana, Mexico, my friend. We are here at Kitesurfing Planet with this amazing view. The conditions are stunning right now. Here we go, and that was the 1 minute sequence warning. Everything ready to take off. We're gonna see, yeah, we can see the safety jet ski just going around the starting line. And everyone is approaching on the starboard right now. It's gonna be pretty intense. This one, everyone is gonna put, like in Mexico we would say, todos van a poder poner toda la carne en el asador, and that's gonna happen. Everyone is gonna push to the limit.
Yeah, it looks like Kai's set up for the bottom of the fleet, and looks like we have Mac Morin setting up high with some of the girls, Katie Daps and Ellie Aldridge, all set up towards that boat end. 2, 1. To my eye, it looks like Noah might have been in touch early, but he was definitely going slow to stay behind the line. We'll see if they call him over. But towards the pin end is Kai on that green board, ripping to the corner, and Noah right on his hip. On top of them, on that other orange ozone, would be EJ.
That's a good star from all of them. And that's such a great shot what we got here in La Ventana Bay. This is a Hydrofoil Grand Prix La Ventana 2022. And look at that. Those three awesomes ripping, going full speed, upwind.
Yeah, you can see the little bit of a boat favorite start line there with Noah in control of Kai at the moment and EJ on top of the two of them. Looks like Kai's holding a better angle here and Noah's slowly falling into him.
Let's see what he's gonna do. EJ is in a comfortable position over there.
Yeah, Noah's already lost. Oh, sorry, is that Kai going for the tack? Yeah, that's Kai going for the tack behind Noah. So Noah actually got over the top of Kai there. But both ducking behind EJ. EJ actually going for the tack.
Yeah, and he's gonna be in front of Noah. Yeah, he made it in front of Noah.
Looks like they're pretty close. I'd say Noah might be in control here, but yeah, the three of them definitely super tight going back across the course here.
That's such a great shot. Oh my God! Who was that? That was Maddie Anderson. We had some tangles going on over here. Oh, my friend. No, they just touched a little bit each other. There's no tangles. That's good, my friend. That was so tight, but I don't know who was wrong because I guess it was someone trying to cross on port and the other rider was coming on a starboard. And that was such a tight situation over there. But right now, the four orange awesomes, they are going towards the top mark.
Yeah, especially those top three, super tight. From left to right, I think we've got Noah, followed by EJ and Kai furthest right of the screen at the moment, with beautiful Soralvo Island in the background.
I can see that even out there. Tell me, Marcus, how many knots do you think is blowing out there?
Yeah, it's definitely probably 18 to 21 knots at the moment, so they're all comfortable on their 11-meter kites as they approach this offset mark. I think we'll see Noah going for the tack first in control of this top three group.
And here we go. Looks like they're approaching to the lane line. Yeah, here we go. They're getting ready for the tag, the three of them.
Yep, and so around this top mark, it'll be Noah followed by Kai and then EJ in third place. So yeah,
that's
great
awesome. One more time. Noah is doing it. Noah is making it happen. The young gun Noah is putting the example out there that it's possible. And look at that.
Yeah, and then we've got Ellie Aldridge followed by Maddie Anderson rounding the top mark pretty close to one another. So they'll be battling between the two of them coming downwind here.
Here we go. Looks like Noah is able to put a little bit better angle. Kai Calder. Where's Tyson? Tyson is in fourth place right now. Probably he's gonna get closer to EJ. And here we go, Noah throwing the jive. No problem. Good execution, followed by Kai Calder. EJ also going for it. And here we go. Noah, the young gun in first place. Hopefully he's gonna be able to hold it all the way until the end.
Yeah, it looks like EJ's going a bit slower and lower, but I'm not sure it's paying off for him as the top two keep pushing forward. And again, we've got Tiger, the fourth orange ozone here in fourth place. Super close, but hasn't been able to break into the top three so easily.
Here we go. Noah is getting ready for the jive, followed by Kite a little bit tighter. That's going to be super tight approaching to the bottom mark because Kai Calder went for a little bit earlier jive. Oh, he's getting in front of Noah, and he did it. Oh, it's so close, but he did it. Kai Calder went away, and he is going around the bottom mark on first position, followed by Noah. So close, all of them. EJ, he is approaching on third position, followed by Tiger.
Yeah, that's a huge lead change right at the bottom going to the single mark where the second place boat's got to follow straight behind and has no option but to follow at least for the start of the beat. So, yeah, nice job by Kai seeing that ley line that Noah just overstood by a touch, opening the door for him.
And looks like Ellie Aldridge is going around the bottom mark, followed by Maddie Anderson, and probably that's Kirsten and Daniela probably approaching to the bottom mark.
No, I think Daniela's not out on the water at the moment, so it'll be Maddie Anderson rounding behind Ellie, followed by Alina in third, and shortly behind that is Kirsten on that orange ozone.
Right on. They're doing good on the battle. Oh, it's getting tighter. Looks like Noah decided to go for the low mode. Hopefully he's gonna try to do something to pass Kai Calder, at least to put himself in a better position for the next tack. Here we go. That's Noah.
Yeah, that's Noah going for the tack. It's not enough time for him to make a move below Kai, so he's going to have to tack out of there, and Kai will happily tack and match and stay on top of him. But look at that. They're super tight, so it's a huge drag race here, so we'll see who's got the extra pace to come ahead on the next tack.
Yeah, and actually they push themselves like to the corner on the left-hand side of the course because they just tack on the right time. EJ, not far from them. There's no time for a mistake over here, either for Noah or Kai Calder.
Yeah, it looks like Kai's staying on top of Noah comfortably here, so maybe, yeah, they're super close, but Kai's definitely in command, and they're approaching this offset mark, and yeah, Noah's going to have to do something special to make a move before this top mark.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to make some magic to get out of that situation, because definitely Kai Calder is in control of this situation right now. But maybe he's gonna be able to pinch a little bit higher and get in front of him, and
yeah, he's definitely
put himself on a better
making
position.
trouble here. He's into high mode, trying to press onto Kai as that low boat. But I think Kai's gonna be able to stick it out for this final 5 seconds before the tack, and hopefully lead into this last mark.
And here we go.
Yeah, that's actually super strong by Noah to initiate that jibe, but if Kai can make it around this mark, maybe Noah can get a little slingshot around the top here with a better angle and better speed, so maybe Noah can make a pass around the top here. We'll see.
Yeah, he's trying, and he wasn't the best rounder by Noah, but here we go. He put himself in a good position. He's getting a little bit faster, lower from Kai Calder, and he has now the right away over there. He's in control of the situation right now.
Yeah, just not quite enough to get forward on Kai there, but good effort calling a tight lay and a good rounding to get inside of Kai, and definitely keeping Kai from doing any sort of maneuver here. So if Noah can hold this all the way to the corner, he'll be looking good.
And actually, this is looking a little bit the same situation yesterday, a little bit the same, but with EJ and Noah, actually looks like the same picture in the last race. And here we go, Noah is getting out of there.
Super tight, and yeah, Kai was not able to initiate any maneuver there. So hopefully Noah is really in the corner there, because it was his pin to have and his jibe to call. So hopefully he was happy with where he jibed there and isn't giving Kai much space on that side of the course. But it looks to me like there's enough space there for Kai to be within the ley lines here. So maybe a little mistake from Noah in that opportunity to pin Kai.
Yeah, let's see what Noah's gonna do. So far, he was doing good, and hopefully he's gonna be able to get his next bullet. But it's gonna be a pretty tight fight towards the end of the course. EJ is a little bit behind, so that means that Noah and Kai Calder got into a better pace, and they created a bigger gap. And here we go. Looks like Kai Calder. Oh man, yeah, he put himself in front of Noah, and he is now leading the fleet. No, this is not over. This is not over. We have the last mark close to the beach for the last jibe, and let's see what's gonna happen if Kai Calder is gonna be able to handle the pressure, because Noah is right there on his heels.
Yeah, nice work by Kai to stay within the ley lines, do some great jibes, and get ahead here. Noah not going to be able to do anything here with a good rounding by Kai, but super tight racing all the way around for those two. And yeah, EJ in third place here comfortably, with Tiger a bit behind.
Here we go. Looks like Noah is trying to do something. He's getting a little bit closer. Kai Calder needs to hold it.
Yeah, super close racing, but Kai's just going to be able to stay ahead with his kite, blocking Noah from making any move above him.
Yeah, here we go. And that was Kai Calder getting his next bullet of the event, followed by Noah in second place, the young gun from United States. What a great race with a lot of action on the water. And EJ from Turkey, he slowed down a little bit. Of course, he has a huge gap between him and Tiger Tyson. And the two of them are approaching. EJ getting the third position for this race. What a great race.
Yeah, and here's Ellie making her final maneuver and heading towards the finish line in fifth place again as a top women's spot, followed by Maddie here. And it looks like Kirsten was able to pass Alina on that second lap, and will work hard to have a good maneuver and secure that third spot for the women's fleet.
That's pretty awesome. Ellie Aldridge making that gap. That's pretty cool. She has been doing very, very good on the water. And we can see we have some riders approaching to the final mark. It's going to be a little bit tight here. Alina, Jan, and Kirsten just going around the final mark. Alina with a little bit of trouble over there, but she's under control. Woo, man, that was great race. That was a great race. Great battle between Noah and Kai Calder. Since the beginning, they were pretty close in the start. And Kai Calder one more time is going away with another bullet. What a great race.
Yeah, Kai's not backing down and is keeping the pressure on all the way around the course, and finding any little opportunity to pass. So yeah, nice work by him today, and getting another bullet to end the day. He's going to be happy with that. With what now? How many races have we done? We've done 16 races this event. So yeah, he's going to be happy going into the fourth day.
Yeah, he's creating that lead a little bigger in the score, and he's gonna have more chances to relax, I think, because so far what is three discards throwouts.
Yeah, 3 discards.
Yeah,
16 races down, and
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's probably sitting pretty well now.
That's pretty awesome. We got a lot of action on the water. That was the third day. This is the third day of the Hydrofoil Grand Prix here in La Ventana. We got stunning conditions, epic racing here in Kitesurfing Planet, North Beach, here in La Ventana Bay. What a great race, man. I'm even shaking, my friend. There's a lot of adrenaline out there. Yeah, man, the conditions are pretty cool. We're going to do the last shout-outs. People, Sons from Black and White is saying Germany. Rebecca Woodcock, great commenting, Hantos and Marcus. Thank you, Rebecca. Folk Machine. Hi, Hantos. I'm in Esfe, where I need to be more clothing than La Ventana. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it gets chilly in San Francisco. Tarifa foil boards. Agree with Rebecca, but why are team riders speaking of no winning races? Tarifa forward one more time asking what happened with Marcus.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. Just a few days before the event, I took a pretty hard hit to the rib, so I'm still pretty pretty immobile there. So just trying to take it easy and recover. Hopefully get back to training here soon. But yeah, super nice to be able to watch this racing and have some words on this great event we have here.
Yeah, and are you going to Palma de Mallorca, Marcus?
Yeah, I should be. So I'll look forward to seeing all these guys there and reunite with some of the Europeans and give it a proper go again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's great. And all right, that's it for today. We were able to do another 6 races. We have another day tomorrow. The forecast is looking pretty strong. So let's see what's going to happen. I don't know. Maybe we're going to go for an early call. An early start. I'm sorry. But stay tuned. We're going to post everything on Instagram and YouTube so you can keep posted and get all of the information you need. So we're going to wrap it up. Marcus, Erigrand, thanks a lot again one more time. That's a nice time over here with you commenting and watching this beautiful race.
Yeah, great to be here. Great spot. Great weather so far. And yeah, maybe some more wind and crazy action tomorrow. But yeah, looking forward to seeing what happens.
Right on. Thank you very much, Marcus. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Smash the like also. And we're going to wrap it up. Thanks, everyone, for watching. We have like 12, I don't know how many countries we got in the chat. Which hold on. We have one more shout out. Estrella Susana. I guess that's my mom. Hola tutti. Yes, she's in Guadalajara right now. All right, so thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for checking out the channel. We're coming back tomorrow with more action. My name is Santos Villegas. See you tomorrow in the next race. Bye bye.